Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're opening up the Book of Judges.
Hmm.
We're looking at someone pretty unexpected, Jephthah.
Right, Jephthah. Not your typical leader figure, at first glance anyway.
Exactly. So our mission, really, is to figure out how this complete social outcast becomes not just a military commander,
Yeah.
but also, surprisingly, really good at historical debate and theological argument, right before a huge battle.
It's quite the setup. You find it in Judges 10. Israel's in, well, a deep crisis. They've turned away from YHWH. Again.
A recurring theme.
Oh, definitely. Worshipping foreign gods, and the pressure is building.
And then the Ammonites gather in Gilead. That's the immediate threat.
And things are desperate. The leaders in Gilead basically put out an open call.
Right.
They say, look, whoever steps up first and fights the Ammonites,
Yeah.
that person becomes the head of all Gilead's residents.
It's an incredible offer, basically kingship for taking on the fight.
They needed a hero badly.
And who steps forward? Jephthah. Now, the text calls him a great warrior.
Okay, so he has skills. He does. But his background is a huge problem. He's the son of, well, the text says a concubine.
Not the primary wife.
No. And his legitimate half-brothers, they actually drove him out, kicked him out of the family home.
What?
To make sure he couldn't get any inheritance, any land, any status, nothing.
So he's literally dispossessed, forced out.
Completely. He flees to this place called Tob,
Mm-hmm.
and there he becomes the leader of what the text calls Anashim Rakim.
Anashim Rakim. That translates to something like worthless fellows. Or is it empty people?
Empty people is probably closer to the literal meaning, and it's key. It means people with no inheritance, no proper place, no portion in society.
Landless, basically.
Well,
Root.
exactly.
Yeah.
No real standing. And the sources kind of hint they survived by, let's say, less than legitimate means, maybe raiding, robbery. They were the outsiders.
Okay, so here's the twist, right? The Ammonites invade.
Yep.
And the same elders who kicked Jephthah out.
The very same ones.
They show up in Tob, hat in hand, begging him to be their commander.
It's quite the turnaround, isn't it? But Jephthah, he doesn't just say yes immediately. He knows he has the upper hand now.
Ah, smart. He negotiates.
He does. He makes them promise him the full prize permanent leadership over all of Gilead before he agrees.
The ultimate comeback story. The outcast returns as the leader.
Indispensable, even.
Yeah.
So Jephthah accepts. But here's what's fascinating. Before he marches out to fight,
Yeah.
he starts a different kind of battle, a diplomatic one, through envoys, back and forth with the Ammonite king.
Over the land itself?
Precisely. Amon's claim is simple. You Israelites stole our land 300 years ago when you came out of Egypt. Give it back peacefully. That's their argument.
Okay, standard land dispute claim. How does Jephthah respond?
With this brilliant, three-point rebuttal, it shows he really knows his history.
Wait, one.
Historical fact check. He says, wait a minute. Israel did not invade Ammon or Moab. We went around them. Carefully.
Right, the sources mention asking for passage and being denied.
Exactly. He points out they only fought King Sihon of the Amorites because Sihon attacked them first at a place called Jahaz. Israel was defending itself, not stealing land.
Okay, solid historical argument. What's next?
Point 2 is theological. This is really interesting. He basically says the victory over the Amorites happened because the Lord, the God of Israel, gave it to them.
He brings God directly into the land claim.
Directly. He even challenges the Ammonites, saying, look, you possess what your god Chemosh gives you, right? Well, we possess what the Lord our God gives us.
Wow, so he frames the whole upcoming war as a test. Whose God actually controls this land?
Exactly. It's not just about borders anymore. It's about divine authority. YHWH versus Chemosh.
And the third point, you called it the checkmate.
Ah, yes. The statute of limitations, essentially. Jephthah asks, okay, if this land was yours, why have you waited 300 years to try and get it back?
Good point. 3 centuries is a long time to suddenly remember a claim.
It completely undermines their justification for attacking now. It makes their claim look opportunistic, not legitimate.
So the argument is laid out. Then the battle happens.
And Jephthah wins. Decisively. Which, in the logic he established, proves his historical points and proves YHWH's authority over the land.
The outcast, the empty man, becomes the leader, vindicated by history, theology, and victory.
So wrapping this up, what's the takeaway here for us? Jephthah's rise wasn't just luck or brute force.
No, it seems his real strength was his grasp of history, his understanding of the foundations.
Absolutely. His faith, yes, but also his knowledge. He rose from nothing because he understood the why and how of Israel's presence in that land better than the people challenging him.
It really shows that, well, status isn't everything. People considered empty can rise up.
Especially if they have that deep grounding in truth and the core reasons behind their position. His power came from knowing the story.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is this. When you face challenges, things that question your place or your history, what are the foundational truths you rely on? What's the core story you know gives you standing?